So what am I going to moan about today? I am going to moan about the British media.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right. Now, you saw a couple of weeks ago the incident involving Özil and Kolasinac, where two lads wearing balaclavas and on scooters were trying to rob them. It's pretty evident at the time what they were after, which is their jewellery, watches, etc, etc. You kind of look at that and think maybe that's the end of the incident and everyone can move on. But then both players had to miss the game at Newcastle at the weekend. And it emerged that there's been further incidents and two men were arrested and charged for public order offences outside Mesut Ozil's house last week. Now, my issue with the media is that when this incident had happened, they obviously wanted to try and speak to Mesut Ozil, see if he's all right, will he give any kind of, thoughts on how he feels and that. But they reported from outside his house. They plastered images of his house all over social media. There was video footage, photographs, you name it, outside Mesut's house. Now, what goes through their mind? The guys have just been attacked. The guys are obviously targets because of the kind of money that they're earning and how much their jewellery is worth. You look at their cars and how much they're worth and everything else. But they're plastering their house all over social media for the world to see. Surely someone with a brain would sit there and say, we can't be doing that. Maybe these people didn't know where they lived, but they now do because of the media. Fools. So what can I say? That's what I'm going to moan about today, because why are they allowed to put people's private, addresses and that for all to see? Foolish, man. So that's what I'm going to moan about today. Cheers for that, guys. Fucking idiots. So what is going on in the world of football? Well, of course, the European transfer window is still open. So there could be some big potential deals going through now. Sticking with Manchester United to begin with. Paul Pogba, he has been speculating about his future throughout the course of the summer. To be fair with him, he's been very professional about things and he's just got on with his business. You look at his performance against Chelsea at the weekend, and again, although in spells he wasn't that great, he did turn up when he needed to. But there is still talk about him leaving Manchester United, and I suppose that you're going to get that kind of talk for the next 3 weeks or so whilst the European window is still open. Could he potentially go? Would Manchester United allow that? Because of course they can't replace him now. So very interesting. I don't think that he's going to leave this year because of the reasons that I just said. Man United, they can't replace him. But maybe next year Pogba will look to leave Manchester United. Neymar, that's another saga that's gone on throughout the course of the summer. Because it's very evident that he wants to leave PSG. And yesterday I saw pictures of the training facilities and the shops and everything connected to PSG. And they have removed all trace of Neymar from their club shops and merchandise and everything else. So I think it's very, very evident that this deal is going to go through. There's talks about Real Madrid coming in now, but I do feel that this one is going to be Barcelona, and he will end up going back there. I don't like the way he's gone about his business, but listen, it is what it is, and this is football in 2019, I'm afraid. Going to Arsenal, there could be a couple of potential departures. First of all, Mohamed El Neni. There's talks of him going to Galatasaray. He was not in the squad at the weekend, and it's very, very evident that he's not in Unai Emery's plans. Another player, of course, is Mustafi. And the fact that he was left out completely from the squad against Newcastle whilst fit and playing during pre-season, it's very evident that he is out of the door. Even when Unai Emery was talking about his defenders in his press conference after the game, he mentioned all of his defenders, including the injured ones, except Mustafi. So I think we may well finally be getting rid of him, and I feel that it's the best for everybody. It's best for Mustafi, it's best for Arsenal, and we can all move on. So that's what's going on in terms of transfers. We've got 3 weeks or so left of the European window, and we'll wait to see whether there's a big deal in there somewhere or not. We'll find out.
Next time on Blood Brothers.
You remember everything, the feeling, you remember the sounds, the smells. It's all pretty painful. What got him through it? Football. Okay, so we're going to start a football team. We'll do anything we can to support, you know.
What are you talking about?
I'm part of the team.
Made it happen, didn't we?